Hi, Sir David. My shirt's unbuttoned. Immodest. I don't want my garments showing. Okay, I just had a fun experience, and I love YouTube because these are the things that happened my whole life, but I had no one to tell it to, and no one gave a rat's ass. They still don't give a rat's ass, but I guess a few listen. I was at a McDonald's. Now, I shouldn't be there. With heart disease, I shouldn't be eating any more Big Macs. That's what gave me the heart disease. But I'm kind of a rebellious person. I don't know if you've noticed that at all, but sometimes I just don't do what's the right thing. So anyway, I'm ordering a number one, the Big Mac. That's my buddy. So the girl says to me, she said, okay, a Big Mac with a Diet Coke. And I said, yes. And she said, is there a name with that? I go, yeah, there's a name with that. Joesph Smith. So she never looks up. She just writes down Joesph Smith. So I go over and get my Coke, and I purposely turn my back to them so they couldn't just, your order's ready. God, I'm a bastard, aren't I? And I love it. I love it. So I have my back to her, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. And this is in a busy place. The McDonald's is inside a busy place. And so pretty soon, I know my order's ready, and I know they're not going to yell Joesph Smith in a Mormon community. So she comes over and says, sir. Now she knows half my name, Sir David, so maybe she's been on here, I don't know. But she says, sir, here's your order. And I said, well, thank you very much. So they bring it to me personally. They won't yell Joesph Smith in a McDonald's in this area. Well, I was down in Orem a couple of weeks ago, Orem, Utah, which is about an hour away from Salt Lake. And I was in an Arby's. I was with my sweet wife. I don't know why she stays with me. I don't. She is so kind and sweet to me. You know, she says she's desperate, so maybe that's the reason. I don't know. But anyway, we went to this Arby's, and sure enough, I put my order in, and the girl said, well, is there a name with this? And I said, well, yes, there is. It's Joesph Smith. So she writes it down, she never looks up, and I go as far away from the counter as I can get, so they really have to yell. And I'm sitting there for 4 or 5 minutes, and pretty soon I hear, Joesph Smith! Joesph Smith! And they're all Mormons in Arby's there down in Orem, and they're all looking around. Who's going to stand up? It reminds me of that old movie, You're All Way Too Young. You're All Way Too Young. It used to be a game show, What's My Line? And 3 people would be up there, and 2 would be lying, and 1 would be telling the truth, and then the panel had to find out which was the liar. Well, anyway, I waited a few minutes, and then I stood up. And the Mormons, they just looked down at their food. They didn't say anything. They didn't laugh. They didn't think that was funny. So I go over to get my meal, and there's this guy that had walked in, and they'd just taken his order, and I heard him say, is there a name with that? And he goes, yeah, Brigham Young. So I guess I've started a trait and a trend here in Utah that if you really want to bug the Mormons, you know, you say, Helen Mar Kimball. I'm 14 years old. I'm Joesph Smith. I'm Brigham Young. I'm Heber C. Kimball. So when you name their supposed famous people, or infamous people, they're just so damn embarrassed they can't yell the name from across the way. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a short video that if you want to screw with them, I find new ways almost every day. Thanks.